Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, presented by the Windber Elementary 2nd grade class.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning. Today is Monday, October 5th. I'm Happy Hattie. Today is Day C. Celebrating their birthday today is George Gutsky and Summer Bloom. Cottermouth Career Day is full. No additional applications will be accepted. There will be a World Languages Club meeting after school today in room 215. Fundraising materials will be handed out. Please be sure to attend. There will be a middle school reading team meeting today at 2:30 in Miss Phillips' room 112. There will be a high school reading team meeting on Wednesday, October 7th at 2:30 in Miss Phillips' room 112. It is important that all members attend to get the information about the competition. We also need to register. If you have any questions, please see Miss Phillips. Attention seniors and juniors. If you are interested in a career in healthcare, please see Mrs. Spangler about attending Health Quest at Mount Aloysius on October 20th. The History Club is now selling Yankee candles. If you are interested in ordering, please see a member or Mrs. Blackburn. All order and money are due to Mrs. Blackburn by October 15th. They make great gifts. Attention all girls in grades 9 through 12. Anyone interested in playing girls JV/varsity basketball for the upcoming 2015-2016 season, sign-ups are taking place in the high school office at this time. If you have any questions, please see Coach Pavlovsky. A financial aid night presentation will be held on Thursday, October 29th at 6:30 p.m. in the high school auditorium. Light refreshments will be served. Today in sports, good luck to the girls varsity tennis team home against Richland, the girls varsity volleyball team home against Rockwood, the boys and girls junior high soccer team home against Johnstown Christian, the girls varsity soccer team away at North Star, and to the boys varsity soccer team also away at North Star. Today for lunch, we will be having a chicken sandwich, French fries, green beans, and fresh fruit. Tomorrow for breakfast, we will be having eggs and bacon, cereal, milk, and fruit juice. Thanks and have a great day.
Good morning. I'm Brandon here with your weather forecast. Today will be cloudy with a high of 65 and a low of 45. For the 5-day forecast, expect the rest of the week to become gradually warmer with highs almost reaching the 70s. Also, forget about rain for this week and take in the warm air in the clouds. This is great weather for you to go out and play some tennis. Have a great day. Regis at the beginning. Good morning!
I love reading books, it's fun. I often read them with my mom.
Hi, I'm Reading Ryan and I'm here to review another book. This week's book is The Hate List by Jennifer Brown. Hate List is an emotional and inspiring story about Valerie Luffman's struggle to cope with the recent event that changed her life forever. Nick Level, her boyfriend and best friend, and herself had been bullied throughout most of their high school career. This led them to create a hate list filled with the names of the people who caused them to feel like outsiders. Unknowingly, Valerie was creating a list of targets for Nick to attack. When she steps in front of Nick's bullet, she is shot in the leg, and then Nick then turned the gun on himself. 5 months later, Valerie is forced to return to her school and face everyone who believes she was responsible for the shooting. Read how she coped with this change and traumatic experience. This book can be found right here in the school library. If you find her review as indulging as I did while I was reading it over Rachel's shoulder as she wrote it, I would recommend checking it out.
Hey, Ian here, talking about the movies I think are cool that you may not have seen yet. Today, I'm talking about Godzilla. The Godzilla series is one that moviegoers tend to not take very seriously most of the time. Personally, being a huge Godzilla fan myself, I can say... fair enough. But there is one major exception to that. A movie in the series that is far more than just your average monster film. And that movie is the 1954 original Godzilla, released stateside as Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Without going into too much redundant detail about the story, Godzilla is the titular monster, a giant dinosaur-like creature who's superpowered by exposure to radiation and wreaks havoc on Japan. This much is known by most. However, what many don't know is the symbolism that this movie contains. Released just over a decade after the two devastating atomic attacks the US carried against Japan in World War II, Godzilla is a film that, at heart, is about the dangers of nuclear weapons. Godzilla isn't just a monster, he's a symbol of the atomic bomb. The damage done to Tokyo struck a chord with Japanese viewers at the time because it was still very real to them. The film doesn't hold back at all when it comes to showing its serious nature. Unlike later entries in the series, this movie is dark. You see people getting hurt. It's never gory or silly though. It's done in a way that shows the devastation that Godzilla can do. And since Godzilla is basically an H-bomb, it shows the serious effects of nuclear weapons. This isn't the only reason this film is a classic though. The special effects here are, for a low-budget 1954 Japanese movie, absolutely fantastic. The Godzilla costume looks really convincing in the miniature city thanks to slowed-down footage and very low camera angles, and the colorless nature of the movie helps to hide many special effects blemishes. The characters are pretty interesting as well, with the most engaging being the paleontologist Professor Yamane, who wants to study Godzilla rather than destroy him, and the tragic Dr. Sarazawa, a scientist who creates a weapon of mass destruction. This leads to the epic choice between using the weapon to kill Godzilla, or keeping it a secret and out of the wrong hands. With great special effects, gripping action scenes, interesting characters, a deep meaning, and a tragic ending, Godzilla is a movie that should not be overlooked by anyone.